Alright. Everybody's been wanting me to make a video on this new era that's coming up very soon. So today we're going to do a sneak peek seeing everything that's basically going to be in Monster Legends very soon. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, I'm going to get started. Now, as always, guys, you can always go ahead and join my Discord server. There's going to be a link in the description down below. This is where I basically take a look at everything. We have almost 8,000 members, so why not? Go ahead and join if you haven't already. Head over to the ML sneak peeks and you'll see everything yourself. So let's see what we got here. Panda of Conjuring, Grafana, Iron Wings. Interesting. So get seasonal summon tickets from Monster Legends main events. Oh, so basically what I'm assuming is that this new Grafana Iron Wings is a new monster, basically kind of like Device 2022, but this is probably going to come out right after Device 22, basically the monster. So let's see here, what do we have? So as always, you can get it from these events right here, you know what I mean? But apparently this monster is a light and metal attacker with evasion, pierce, and damage increase skills. What? Okay, so if this monster has any extra turn skills, well, not really, that doesn't really matter. If it has any AoE skills, single targets and stuff like that, especially AoE skills, it's literally, actually it doesn't even matter if it's AoE or single targets. It's literally a, what's it called? Not Galvanus, well yeah, Galvanus, I guess you can include that, but the Pierce monsters, it's literally a killer setup, you know what I mean? Like right now we have Cupid Serpentix, those are like the main meta monsters right now, the main meta attackers. This monster is a metal attacker. Can you imagine that? So I'm sure he'll be very powerful, and with this new era that they're releasing, they're already killing the meta monsters, which is again Cupid and Serpentix. So this is what most monster masters or players are going to basically run after they obtain it and max it out, I'm sure, on PvP. So, and Team Wars obviously, but especially PvP. But what do we have here? But Irfana isn't the only monster you'll be able to summon. Oh, interesting, there's another one. 2 Abyssal monsters. What? Is this what they're calling the new era monsters? So right now we have Doomed, no, not Doomed, what am I saying? Galactic, right? We have Galactic, and then we had Doomed, we had Blossom monsters, so Abyssal. Interesting. Alright. So there's this, which is a light metal tank with heal, stun, life steal, and life regen skills. And then we have this one, which is a water and thunder attacker with hurt. What the heck is hurt? Poison, toxins, and now. So is this a new type of torture that they're releasing? Maybe. Hurt. That's quite interesting. Okay. Coral Fortress Maze. New era, new maze. Instead of housing one new monster, the maze island now becomes your new source of many other things. Okay, what do you mean by that? Collect maze coins and go down the path to obtain cells to rank up Pig Can, as well as tons of precious seasonal summon tickets, which you'll need to summon Grafana Iron Wings. This one and this one. Okay, interesting. There's going to be Abyssal era Dawn chests as well. So obviously, as always, when they release a new era, there's going to be Dawn chests. Okay. Oh, look at this. Get ready for the Abyssal era, guys. Look at, so the theme of the next era is basically water monsters, most likely. Yeah, Abyssal, right? So there's going to be lots and lots of water monsters for sure. So if anybody loves that element, well, I'm sure you're gonna love this era. There's obviously going to be different elements than just that, but I'm just saying, like, lots and lots of water monsters. The first monster to be released, I'm sure, is going to be water. I mean, we've seen Blossom, right? Blossom, nature, right? You can literally see it. We had Nerida as a first monster. So, I don't know. We might actually get a Water Master with Thalassa. That's just what I'm gonna predict. I don't think it's... Oh, look at this. Jonathan is done waiting. She wants to rule it, and if Queen Thalassa won't step down and trust... Oh, there's a whole lore. Okay, but yeah, they just mentioned Queen Thalassa. I thought they were actually going to... Wait, Queen Thalassa. That's not what they call this monster right now. Is this what they're gonna call it, Queen Thalassa, for the next mythic? Like a mythic version of Water Master Thalassa? I'm assuming. Oh, look at this. Season 1 Legends Pass, other version. So I did actually see this picture. This was leaked in like the team chat for my team. I actually saw it for a few seconds. I honestly am not really a huge fan of the monster much because I'm sure she'll have stamina drains, right? That's what she's gonna do, and stamina drains isn't the best thing. Like, this monster back then was pretty broken before relics came out, but now, no, relics relics literally counters this monster so badly. And now that's just, I don't think I've seen the skill sets yet. So if it does have stamina drains and that's all she can do, she can't do like fancy stuff like fear and other stuff, then good luck using that monster. Darman Santa. Okay, so we have the Darman Santa. Wow, so basically they just made him blue and put him some Santa clothes on, or Christmas stuff. Okay. Guys, this is the next creator monster. I think, wait, didn't they just release 2 in a row? I think this was, no, that was Preston, I think, right? So we have Darman and then we have Preston and we're having Darman again, I think. Interesting. So that's going to be for the next season, guys, for those Darman fans watching this. Abyssal Era Fraternity. Okay, so we have a frat event. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks really cool. I think that's the new, is that the new logo or is that the new, like, that has to be a logo. There's no way that's what the new, like, you know, those cell rank cups thing look like. There's no way. Or maybe that's that. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Those are 2 different things. It says Coralia cells. Who the heck is Coralia? Probably a new monster, I'm assuming. So it's either cells for that or you're going to get Abyssal Era, you know, resource, or yeah. What did they call it again? They call it something. I don't forget what they call it. It says you can summon monsters. Nope. They didn't actually mention that, did they? Or maybe they did. I just kind of forgot. I'm not sure. But anyways. Oh, we need to check this out. Dude, this is crazy. How come they didn't notify me about this? I mean, I saw your guys' comments and stuff, but I didn't know they actually posted this. Wait, don't tell me. Last updated 2 days ago. This was posted 2 days ago? What? No way. Okay, so we gotta check this out, but before we do check that out, we need to continue looking at this. So there's going to be obviously the Era Dawn chest. I kind of like that logo. That logo looks cool. Coralia. Okay, so Coralia is basically, this is the new I guess Astronite, you know what I mean, to rank up your monsters and stuff. It looks alright. Okay, but I do like that logo right there for the new era. It's cool. So Darman Santa Creator Book. Oh, so these are all the monsters that are going to be the Creator Book. I'm assuming that one of these monsters are one of the PvP monsters as well, you know what I mean. So either that boar looking one or this random creature is going to be what should I call it, and the PvP next season. So what else we have? New creator monsters, Armor and Santa. So it's a water support with stamina regen, heal, immunity to freeze, and triple damage skills. So basically just like the previous one. Interesting. I thought it'd have like random negative stat effects and tortures or positive stat effects, things like that. That type of monster, you know what I mean? I guess not. Monster will deal 25% more damage. 25% damage increase? Virtue? Monster will deal 25% more damage. So just a 25% damage boost, just like that. But it says it can't be disabled. What? What is this virtue thing? Skill mirror. After receiving an attack, it will be reflected against the caster. Virtues can't be disabled. Okay. So basically, just like the normal status effects that we have, like skill mirror, 25% damage increase and things like that, but they just can't be removed or disabled, I guess. Okay. That's scary. Evolving traits. So you have Taunt. Okay, immune to bleed. And oh, this is the PvP monster, right? Yeah. Azajan. Interesting. Okay. New rarity ancestors. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're having a whole new rarity. No. Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna have to say our last goodbyes to, what should I call it? Mythic rarity. Yeah, guys, it's happening. We're having a new rarity. And ancestors. Wow. Okay. The ancestors is basically going to be not really replacing. They're gonna take over the mythic category. You know what I mean? So you know how there's legendary, then there's mythics. There's going to be ancestors now. Okay. Christmas card flip challenge. Oh, there's gonna be a card flip challenge. Oh, wait, what do we have here? Xmas challenge. Okay, so Teddy Bomb, Jagar, and Shadow. Those are some really good monsters. All 3 meta right here. So if you guys are missing it, get it. Alright, so there's going to be frat event for Darman cells. Okay. Yeah. That's quite interesting, I've got to say. So that's pretty much it with the what should I call it? All the stuff that are basically coming into the game. Kind of, although we do have to check out the remaining here, what we got, because Monster Jam and Social Blade themselves posted this, so everything you see here will be official, guys. Okay, so this is just a little lore. If you want to go ahead and read it, you can. I'm not going to read it, but let's go ahead and take a look at this. We want to get into it straight away. I don't think anybody really wants their time to be wasted. So, Abyssal Mythics. Starting with Tedais and her power move, a new generation of mythic monsters has come to impose their rule. These new mythics will be the strongest monsters today. They always say that, just like Apple, you know what I mean? Apple, oh, this is going to be our best iPhone ever to be released, you know what I mean? And then the next time they release another one, they say the same thing. They've done this, guys. They've done this multiple times. Obviously, it's going to be powerful. It's going to be their strongest monsters to date, obviously, because it's a new era. I think that's common sense. But anyways, so there's going to be their own books, traits, and skills. However, Abyssal monsters will be smaller group than previous generations, with fewer new monsters showing up per season. Get as many. Oh, okay, so they're going to be releasing less monsters than usual. So that's good, I guess, because you can actually focus on those monsters. Because here's the thing. Well, in the beginning of the season, it's not going to be the best, because you're like, oh man, this monster sucks, and all these monsters suck, you know what I mean, that they released in the beginning of the era. I wish I could have my hands on the what's coming up soon, you know what I mean, if whatever's good. But now, you know what I mean, obviously in the beginning of the season it's probably gonna suck, but later on you don't have to worry about much, because you have lots of time to rank up those monsters, work on them, you know what I mean, because there's not going to be many coming up. So I guess that's quite interesting. I don't know if this is a good idea for their business. I don't think it's gonna make that much money. I don't know, we'll have to see. Coralia, this is the new Astronite, like I said. So to rank up your Abyssal Mythics, you'll need the new special rank up source, a magical type of coral that Tedais should have never stolen from the bottom of the ocean. So we're gonna have a whole era, like an era saga, of Tedais being in there and a bunch of other sea monsters. Okay, so this will unlock the true power of your mythic monsters, so get your hands on some of it before your enemies do. You can use this to rank up all generations of myth. I mean, obviously, because they're really precious. I mean, right now you could use Astronite to rank up Doomed, you know, whatever other monsters that are in the mythic category. I don't think you could do it with legendaries, but they're basically allowing you to use this to rank up any monster you want. Like somebody from, you know, Metro era, like let's say UV Fusion, if you don't have that maxed out, you can use this to max that out. Or if you don't have Teddy Bomb maxed out, you could do that. But I don't think anybody will really do that, because these are going to be hard to get. Kind of like Astronites right now. Who would want to spend Astronites on ranking up like a corrupted monster? I mean, I think I did that, but we're not going to talk about that. It was a good monster. It's Darkuma. Darkuma was good. Anyways, remember that Abyssal Mythics will only allow Coralia to be ranked up. Astronite will be used exclusively to rank up galactic monsters in... Okay. Meet the ancestors. Abyssal Mythics haven't arrived on their own. They're bringing out their most secret ancient allies. Ancestors have returned to stake their claim on the universe of monster legends. Okay, so it's a new variety of monsters, the most powerful ones we've ever seen. Okay, each ancestor belongs to a faction, and they are unique monsters. Ancestors live in their own habitat. You can only possess one ancestor of the same type, no duplicates, and they can't be ranked up with the resources. So are they releasing like a whole new habitats as well for these guys? I hope not. I really hope not. Because imagine for players that are lacking on space, you know what I mean? They don't have any space. We'll have to see. But anyways, collecting their cells to rank them up may be a challenging feat, but once you get there, you'll be unstoppable. Okay? The ancestors will be available only at their gate of Pan of Conjuring, so if you want a chance to get them, you will need to gather as many. Oh my gosh, that sucks. No! Is this the only way you can obtain these ancestors? Only at the gate of Pan of Conjuring. So obviously, that's not good, because right now with Device 2022, it's literally impossible to obtain Device 22 unless you're like super lucky with the 0.1% chance, not 1%, but 0.1% chance of obtaining him, right? But besides that, you have to actually like grind your butt off and also probably spend some money, you know what I mean, on the tickets. But anyways, if you're lucky, you may also obtain or summon some other exclusive Abyssal mythics that will work wonderfully with the ancestor side at the same gate, or get extra resources to rank up mythic monsters from previous generations. In battle, ancestors change the rule of the game. Once specific conditions are met, ancestors are awakened or will awaken, transforming into their true powerful form, obtaining 2 extra virtues. Virtues are traits that cannot be trade disabled and ready to launch their special skill. Okay, so basically it's going to be kind of similar to like beasts. You guys know how beasts work, right? Once you unleash the ancestor's special skill, they will go back to their regular form, obviously, just like the beasts, like I said. I wonder if you could use the beasts for these ancestors monsters, if they would actually work, because they're a whole new generation, you know what I mean? Literally, they're a whole new generation. Like I'm talking about, they're a whole new rarity. So I wonder. And ready to, okay, so we read that. Ancestors and Abyssal Mythics will be the main characters of this era's most memorable battles, and only because of their power. Certain Abyssal monsters will have powerful synergies with the ancestor of their faction. Okay, whoa. What are we talking about? Strengths, balance is key, and you will soon learn how important it is. Okay, so I don't know how I feel about this. This is a lot. This is really a lot that they're releasing all together at once. I mean, with what's it called? What era was that? It was after, no, it was around Metro era, I believe, right? Metro era. That's when they released beasts, and honestly, there wasn't much with the beasts. You know what I mean? But I think this is the most they've ever released since the original Mythic era. But yeah, I think nothing really tops this off. They're releasing a lot here. Rank up survival engines. Monsters from this era won't have a rank up survival engine, but you'll still be able to obtain rank ups. Really? You gotta be kidding me. Oh my, this is not good. This is not good at all. I don't think anybody's really gonna like this. So basically the upcoming era, right? The upcoming era, which is the Abyssal era, they're saying there won't be a rank up survival engine for those monsters. So basically, you don't have to go to the dungeons to obtain their souls through fighting the dungeon, basically. So in conclusion, it's hard for you, it's harder, much harder now to rank up those monsters. You really need the, what do they call it? Let me see, Coralia. You really need those to rank these monsters up. And to get those, we'll have to say how to get them. You know what I mean? Like right now, they're obviously in the era shop. Sometimes they come around for $100 or something. You know what I mean? You could get 3,000 something, or is it 4,000 something? I'm not sure. I don't purchase that anymore. But this is not good at all. No. We'll have to see how this impacts the game. Probably negatively for sure. Ancestral relics. Oh my gosh, we're getting relics. Only the best of the best. To give you Abyssal Mythics and Ancestors the best chance to dominate battles, you'll be able to equip them with the Ancestral Relics, an exclusive new tier of relics created. Ancestral Relics will have abilities similar to talents but more balanced, and they will introduce a new skills or abilities depending on the faction of the generations of monsters you fight against. You definitely won't want to miss out. Oh my goodness, this is not good. I don't like the sound of this. So you guys know how right now we have obsidian relics, diamonds, gold, silver, bronze. Well, guess what? There's going to be no more obsidians released after this, most likely. So say goodbye to those obsidians, because now you have to focus on these ancestral relics, which is going to be a whole new tier. And they are kind of similar to basically the street talents, or what do they call it? The just talents in general. So you guys know those talents that you use, like for example the Galactic talents right now, Black Moon, Rousal Sword, all those stuff. Yeah, I'll have to see. we'll really have to see. It says that it's going to be similar but balanced. I doubt it's going to be balanced for the long term. I'm sure they'll actually change their mind later on and release some really OP ones. I'll have to say. But anyways, new adventure map islands. Ask and you shall receive. 6 new adventure islands are waiting for you to explore them and reap many rewards. I guess this is one of the only good things that they are releasing with this era, to be honest. I think that the ancestral relics will have a negative impact. It's making it more strategic, but here's the thing, I don't think it's the worst because Obsidians, we give that a chance and we actually liked it, right? So I'm sure we'll like this one. It's just that we'll have to see how we obtain it as well, right? But besides that, the rank up survival dungeons, not being able to rank up those monsters from this new era, that's really just like a red flag right there. We don't like that. Let me see what else. I think that's about it. What else did they do? I'm sure I read something else in there. What was that? Oh, their own habitats. I wonder if that's going to be like you actually purchasing a new type of habitat. We'll have to see, because that's what they did with the Mythic era, right? When they released the original Mythics, they made Mythic habitats. We'll have to see. We'll actually have to see. But anyways, Team Shop update. To keep you and your team coming back to slay your opponents in Team Wars, we've refreshed the Team Shop's offer. And okay, so that's good. I'm glad they're actually updating this, because this just sucked, really. So I hope that they release Mythics and they actually do update that often. Right now we got Legendaries. I'm not really happy about that. They've had that for so long, for years, right? So this is cool. I also hope they change the replace the war medals with something else. They should change up the rewards as well for teams competing for either Legendary League, Champion League, or even Legendary Leader like us, for example, right? We keep getting those war medals, but it's basically pointless. But no, at least they're, you know, updating the Team Wars. We'll have to see what it's going to be. This is really a huge update, I've got to say. Era Saga's new schedule. To make the Era Sagas more paced, accessible, and enjoyable for the entire Monsters community, we will change the way they're released and criteria to access them. From now on, there will be just one Era Saga per season, and you'll be able to play each of them using the monsters of the specific faction. This way, the number of monsters you can play isn't reduced. Well, wait, let me reread that, hold on. So, they're changing Era Saga, right? From now on, there will be just one Era Saga per season. So every season, you only get one Era Saga, which means less work for them creating those Era Saga scenes, because I'm sure it actually takes some a long time to create these Era Sagas. Whoever behind it, you know what I mean? Whoever's behind the story mode and stuff. So they're gonna be doing less work, but we're getting less Era Saga, which kind of sucks, I would say. Think about it, because no, it's gonna be less rewards for you. Okay, they didn't mention anything about you obtaining more rewards. So although I don't think this is good. I really don't think players are gonna like this. It doesn't matter if it's free to play players or pay to win players. I don't think anybody is actually going to like this at all. I shouldn't call it pay to win. Pay to play. Okay, so I don't think that they're gonna like it either. Like, you're getting so much resources from Era Saga, and now that they're, you know, taking out the rank up survival engine, right? Where are you gonna get those Coralias from, right? Seriously, where are you gonna get them from? That was like one of the other great ways to, I guess, obtain them. But yeah, anyways, we'll have to see how this goes, to be honest. This way the number of monsters you can't use to play isn't reduced. Okay. Balancing changes. We will apply changes to rebalance the power advantage between different rank ups to ensure a better and more predictable power increase. What do you mean? We will apply changes to rebalance the power advantage between different rank ups. I don't know what they mean by that, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see once the whole new update is here, like, and that's going to be right after this season, by the way. So I'm not sure how many days are left in the season, but once it's done, yeah, I think it's gonna be right after this bounty hunt. I'm pretty sure, right? Lots of things are coming your way in this era. Stay tuned to learn about ancestors and so on. As always, your feedback is crucial to us. Yeah, all right. But anyways, let me know your thoughts about the Abyssal era. Honestly, I'm not really a huge fan of this. I think that this most of the things they're doing with this new era is definitely going to have a negative impact, which means players are definitely going to quit. And also, maybe there's some players that are actually like this, but most players, especially the players that have been playing this game for a long term, I don't think they're going to like this at all. So we'll have to see. I'm gonna make multiple videos, obviously, when this new era comes out, so make sure you guys are subscribed to see that. But I'd love to hear your opinion in the comments down below. Go ahead and do so. Let me know what you like, let me know what you dislike, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.